Hi Capricorn, welcome to How Love Tarot. This is a general reading. I'm going to be looking at 4 different areas of your life, and I will explain more about that in 1 second. Spirit, may I please have the present position for Capricorn? Thank you. May I please have the strength? So I'm going to be looking at your present position to validate this is your reading. I'm going to be looking at the strength, the challenge, and the possible outcomes and what's good in the outcome for you, Capricorn. Spirit, may I please have the strength for Capricorn? That seems to want to come out. May I please have the challenge, Spirit? Wow. May I please have, okay, thank you. May I please have the what's good in the outcome for Capricorn? What's good in the outcome, please? What's good in the outcome? Thank you. May I please have the tarot to clarify the angel wisdom card, Spirit? May I please have the tarot? What will validate this reading for Capricorn in the present position? What will validate this reading for Capricorn in the present position? What will help Capricorn to know that this is their reading, Spirit? Capricorn, for those of you that don't know me, I am a psychic and a medium, and I get my information from the spirit world. So it's really important that you identify with the present position. If you don't identify with the present position, meaning what's going on in your life right now, then either you're watching the reading too early, put it in a playlist, come back in about 2 weeks and look at it then, or this is then just not your reading. No need to go on. Look at another reading in the future, or look at last month's reading. Spirit, may I please have the present position, please? What will help Capricorn to validate this is their reading? Okay. Spirit, may I please have the strength for Capricorn? What do they need to know? What will inspire them? What will give them the information that they need to help them in this reading, Spirit? May I please have the challenge for Capricorn? Thank you. May I please have the what's good in the outcome for Capricorn? Wow. Okay, Capricorn, this is what's going on. It seems that there's a lot of up in the air decisions for you. We've got the 2 of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Swords here. So it looks like you're really focused on work right now, and it may be that you have too many deadlines to deal with. It feels like you've got multiple responsibilities, multiple tasks, and there's a lot of juggling both of your maybe work life and home life. It feels as if you're kind of walking on a tightrope, and it feels as if you are trying to ignore the emotional component of what is happening so you can focus on steady ground. It does feel like you need to bring some balance into your life, and there's some fun aspect that feels like more that you want to focus on, like you want to give more time to it. So as you're busy and as you're kind of pulled at both ends, there is this priority in your mind of finding time for things that are important to you, that are fun, or fun to those around you. It does feel like you're also balancing something to do with the budget going on here. Now, here to clarify that in the Page of Swords, we have new ideas that are coming into your mind. There's been, there's some distant turmoil that is in the past here that you're now kind of fully, maybe completely away from now. It feels like you're more on solid ground. And there is this thirst for knowledge that you have, Capricorn. There is this desire to always be striving and expanding who you are. And the thing is that you need something that's challenging but not stressful. You want to be challenged intellectually. You want to be work within the capacity of your intelligence and your intellect. And you want to be pushed just far enough where your intellect expands, but not to the point of you're out of your depth. And so I do feel that you're thinking a lot about this right now. You're also looking at ways of communicating, I'm going to say, that back out into the universe so you can manifest that. I also feel like you're communicating this to others. There is a restlessness in regards to your mental energy and how there's a lot of thinking about new possibilities, new directions, new ideas. I need to go into the challenge here for you. Now, for those of you that don't know me, the challenge, just like the strength, in fact, just like the outcome, is nothing that you have to do. It is always going to be there. In every day, we have challenges, right? We have our strengths and our weaknesses, and the challenges can be anywhere from like a 0 to a 10, right? A challenge can be a 1 out of 10, nothing, right? It's just mildly there. And I don't know, like the challenge for the day is that you're stuck in a traffic jam, or the challenge for the day is that you've got to balance your budget, or the challenge for the day is a relationship issue. So it's always on a continuum, right? So you have to remember that. Also with the strength, same thing, right? Now the strength is something that you should always strive to be at a 10, right? The most intense, and bringing out the most level of intensity within your strength. And it's one of the reasons why I identify what the strength is. So you can diminish the challenge, and let's say it's a 5 out of 10, take that from 5 to a 1 or a 0. And then let's say the strength, you're feeling it as a 5 out of 10. Well, you want to increase the intensity of that. Draw upon that strength and make that strength a 5 into a 7 into a 10. Okay, so that's kind of how to look at the reading. Now, Spirit, bring forward for me what's going on in the challenge for Capricorn. It does look like, what we have here in the Angel Wisdom cards is we have the 6 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. Spirit, bring it forward. To clarify that, we have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. So it does look like you're moving away from challenging times. It does feel, so that is the challenge, right? It's kind of like having enough time and space and distance from this period of time that you've gone through, that where you felt in a situation out of your depth, quite alone. There was a lot of negativity. But Spirit, why is it coming out on the challenge in the present? I think it's important to understand, Capricorn, is that there is a transition period out of the current challenge that you were recently experiencing. And so the challenge is almost like a fear of like not wanting to go back into something that will create the same kind of stress or atmosphere that you were in before, where you were in over your head, where you were very, very overwhelmed, where your precious time was being sucked out of you, right? Felt like the life was being sucked out of you. And let's say your job is only 8 hours, may only be 8 hours, but then you're spending all your waking time worrying or thinking or dealing with work in your mind, right? So there's the challenge is moving forward is wanting to ensure that you overcome any type of self-limiting beliefs and your internal critic and limitations within the choices that you make, the challenge is some negative thinking, all right? So just try and be aware of that. Pull yourself out of it. Understand that it's temporary, and understand that you do desire to open yourself up to new perspectives. And just the fact that you want that you know, when you feel yourself thinking negatively, focus on the positive thought, which is you want something new to come into your life, and don't dwell on the past. Don't dwell on the feelings of the recent past where you had to move away from something quite swiftly. It does feel like you are journeying ahead into much calmer waters. Spirit wants me to then go into the strength, and that is showing up really strongly in your strength. So we have the Queen of Cups, and we have that clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. Spirit, bring it forward. What's going on in the strength for Capricorn? What we have here, you as master of your domain, Capricorn. What we have in the Queen of Cups is you focusing on being open to the inner guidance within you that is very, very deep and nourishing. You're caring for others, but you are really you're really thinking a lot about what you need to do next. Trust your intuition, Capricorn, trust it. There's a deep love for family and friends and the need to follow your heart. There is financial freedom here, so you are going to be making some decisions where I do feel like things are going to be much calmer. And so try not to worry about these decisions that you're making. I know it is difficult to know what to do when you can't see the outcome, and you're trying to choose the best moving forward, you know, where you're kind of moving away from stress, but at the same time really very, very aware that no matter what you choose, there's a level of stress that you have to deal with. But it looks like to me, Capricorn, that you're really focused on your financial independence, your freedom within the workplace or environment or creativity or whatever it is you do for money and will do for money. So it does look like there is a need for autonomy, and you're very, very focused on that. And it does show that you're manifesting that, and you are going to have that in the strength. This is very, very, very strong energy. Remember how I told you everything's on a continuum from 0 to 10? If I had to look at your strength and tell you what it is right now without you doing anything, it looks like a 9 out of 10. All right. So your will is very, very strong in a very, very positive direction. Really like that for you. Now, what we have here in the outcome, Spirit, bring it forward. What's going on the outcome with Capricorn? We have the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the King of Wands. Spirit, bring it forward. What's good in the outcome for Capricorn? What can they look forward to? What do they not see coming that will help them, to inspire them, motivate them, and help them to make the decisions that they need to make about their life moving forward? What is going on? Scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous, time to get to work, Capricorn, meaning things that you want to expand on, things that you enjoy, things that you want to grow within. This is an excellent opportunity, sorry about that. An excellent opportunity will present itself to you, Capricorn. So be open to it. It does look like there is happy news coming your way about career or promotions or scholarships or something of the nature of to do with studying or your degree, or something where you want to put your energy in and grow within your intellect. That looks really positive. It looks like it's going to generate money for you too, and it looks like it's a new beginning of something as well here. This is going to, we got the King of Wands clarifying that, which is really passionate energy. We've got you showing up as the natural leader that you are, Capricorn. We've got you back into your element, which is this visionary entrepreneur, this leadership quality that you naturally have, where you're able, when you're not being stifled and overwhelmed in your environment, what ends up happening is you can see the big picture. You have a lot of forward thinking, and I see that coming forward here in the outcome. I see here that you're overcoming challenges, and there's a maturity in how you move forward in your career focused ideas. So I do see a lot of manifestation. I do see a lot of focus on money, career and how you spend your time and what you spend your time doing. So Spirit is making me feel here that this is very close into the future here. This is not like months away. This is kind of right now. So that is what you can look forward to, Capricorn. Capricorn, for those of you that require a personal reading, please look down in the description box. You can email me at howlovetarot@gmail.com. Those of you that need a one-off or a couple of sessions of life coaching, I am trained, I'm a doctor in clinical psychology. I have been a life coach for an extremely long time. I've been working in the field of clinical psychology for 30 years. So if you would like to access that, feel free to email me. Some of the information is below in the description box. And anyway, I hope the reading helped, Capricorn. It all looks good from my perspective. It all does look good. I know it's been challenging, but it really does look good in the outcome here. So you take care, Capricorn. Try not to worry, and I will speak to you soon.